A coloured fish, part of the Big Things collection from 2023. The coloured Murray cod coin, $100 to $159 is a recently sold price range of these coins to coin collectors. So very few of them, only 1 in 10 had the colour on them when you bought the packs of the Big Things 1 collection. And yes, you had to be lucky to get the coloured one. This is what it looks like. Mine's got a little bit of damage on it. So this is the Murray cod. Coloured, nice swan heel. That is a cool coin. If you want to know the recent selling price range for coins, the $1 coins, there's 2 lists of the $1 coins as part of the whole package. So available through the link in my account if you're after those values for coins, because some of them can be worth a lot of money, like that coloured one right there. So let's jump into this bag of coins. We'll see if we can find something cool in this lot right here. And good luck with your searches if you're searching for coins. Hopefully you find some valuable ones. Ones that are worth more than just face value. And face value just means what's written on the face of the coin. So this is $1. So legal tender, it's $1. But yes, coin collectors pay more for certain coins to get them into their collection because they value them. All right, 2015. These can have a missing leg. This one doesn't, unfortunately. So you look at the third kangaroo down, this one right here. And that leg underneath the belly, sometimes it's totally missing, and it's getting close to missing, but you can just see a little bit of an outline of a leg when you're tilted around under the light. When it's totally missing, I'll check on the list, $2 to $8 is a recent selling price range on the missing leg 2015s. ANZACs, so this is a 2014. You want any of the ANZAC coins that aren't the 2014 because they made a lot in 2014, but the other years they didn't make many. So they made one for each year corresponding with the World War I, when the Anzacs first fought in World War I. So here we go, you look across the top of these coins for extra metal. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have it, but if you get this coin from 2005 and it's got extra metal across the top of the hat, the recent selling price range on those is $8 to $19.50. Checking for little blobs of metal errors, so you can get all sorts of little errors on the coins. Another 2015. Ooh, this one, that could be, although I could just see something. I don't know if it's just a bit of dirt, but it might be just the very edge of the outline. It could be a missing leg there. Let's have a look at that. There's just something right there. I'll zoom in. So we're looking for a missing leg on these 2015s, and it's underneath the, I don't know if that's just a bit of dirt or just a little scratch. Yeah, that probably is a missing leg, but that sort of muddies the waters a little bit. Just that little bit of a scratchy type bit there. I think it's just a scratch. So that probably does qualify as the missing leg. So a missing leg, just reiterate the prices on those $2 to $8. So put that aside. Well, this one looks a bit different. I like coins that look a bit different. So this one might have been in the dirt or a wishing well or something like that. Maybe even burnt, but that looks pretty cool. Like antiqued. I'll put that aside. Cool. And last coin, 1984, the first year of the $1 coins when they were introduced in 1984, because prior to that, the $1 paper banknotes. Good luck with your searches. Hopefully you'll find some cool ones to add to your collection. I've only ever found one of these. Most of these were dropped off in South Australia, I believe, because lots of people find them in South Australia. Recent selling price range on them, $3.50 to $9.50. And yeah, it's from 2022. And they made 2 million of them. So it's a really cool design with the honeycomb on there. I do have another one there. Someone sent that one to me because I felt sorry for, because I could never find one. But I'd found one afterwards, which I'm very thankful for. And I'm very thankful for the person sending that too. So thank you very much for that. But if you want to buy them, you can buy them on sites like eBay. But if you're in South Australia, you've probably got tons of them. So good luck to you. Good luck to you. But if you want the coin value lists and wanting to know what they are worth and how much you think you should be expected to pay, because that's got the recent selling price ranges, so what they've recently sold for to people, what they've been bought for. So that one's a little bit different right there. So we'll get straight to that one. We'll get the coins out. We've got $2 coins right here. And we'll see if this one's special right here, but we'll check the rest of them as well. This one might be a 2022 because they made a lot in 2022 and they're fairly shiny and fresh, so they do stand out a little bit. But we're searching for the coloured coins, and we're also searching for some low mintage dates on the $2 coins. So wish me luck right here, and good luck with your searches too. So hopefully you find some cool things you want to add to your collection. Let's go, let's go. A good standard issue coin with that looks like this with the Aboriginal elder on it is a 2011 $2 coin. Ooh, that one's got a bit of damage right there, so no extra value right there on that one. You can get errors on coins, and it's sort of hard to know when you, at least when you're starting out, which coins are actual minting errors, so errors that happen in the minting process, in the making process, and they can be worth a lot of money to coin collectors. So what I did when I was starting out, I bought the book. It's an error coins book by Renix, and that sort of talks about and describes all the sorts of different errors that can occur in the minting process. So that's a good book to get your hands on, and I think I've got it on my link tree. So if you go on through the link in my account, it's a bit further down on the link tree, but yeah, you can get access to that. You can buy it from Renix directly right there. So all right, just about done on this lot. We haven't found any colour, and we haven't found any low mintage dates. But yes, the Honeybee coins, keep your eye out for them. And if you can't find the things you're searching for, you can buy them on sites, also Facebook. But yeah, you can pay people on sites like eBay, and they'll send them anywhere in Australia for you. Cool. High chance all of these are these right here. That's a fresh looking coin. And on this end, we've got the King Charles 2024. So I wonder if all of those 20-cent coins right there are these ones. The 2024 King Charles, $1 to $4.85 is a recently sold price range for those coins. We'll get this coin roll open. We'll check it out. We'll see if they all are. They might not be, but if you wanted those coin value lists available through the link in my account, let's get into it. Hopefully you've been having a great day. Pretty blowy here in Victoria today. Sunny, blowy, a little bit of rain, got it all. And that's what usually happens in Victoria. So let's see. I'm saying no, I'm thinking not. So we've got a bit of variety in here. We'll check through them all. We'll see if we can find something cool. Probably both of the coins on the end have got the 2024. So there we go. We'll check this one out. 2024 King Charles. Got a little bit of extra value to the right collector. The mintage figures on those currently sitting at 9.8 million mintage. So it's getting close. It's in the scarce range, but it's getting close to over the top of the 10 million, which is usually where you sort of draw the line and go, okay, that's getting a bit too common. But we'll check through the rest of them. This one might be as well. There we go. So there's a few in this roll, but there's a bit of variety. So here we go. The Coming Home coin. They made a ton of these, so I'll let these ones go because they made so many. And supply and demand drives price. And if there's a high supply, then price is usually low. So here we go. We'll check this one. Some of these can be rotated, the 2001s, and that's why I checked that one out. So you hold the coin at the top and the bottom, and when you flip it around, the Queen's nose is supposed to be pointing to 3 o'clock like that, but if it's pointing in a different direction, that's called a rotation. And if you can find one of those on a 2001, $7 to $19 is a recent selling price range on the list, so worth checking. We've got a Don Bradman. This is a 2001 coin as well, so there you go, 2001. Check the prices on these. What do we got? Don, $1 to $5.50 is a recently selling price range. Cool. Chance to take our breath. These coins right here, this is a 2008. You can get a wave gap on the 2008. So this little point of wave comes in, it touches the platypus's head, the point. Sometimes there's a gap. The point stops further back here. There's a gap through there. If you can find that, $3.20 to $10. Coming home. 2011, the Royal Wedding. There's a few different designs in the 2011 20-cent coins. So the Royal Wedding, $1.20 to $6.50. You can also have a Volunteers 2011 design and also a Women's Day 2011 design. So there's a few different commemorative coins, yeah, for 2011 on the 20s. 2010s, you can get a blob of metal above the claw over here. If you can find that, what do we got on those? $9.50 to $35. That's a fairly good valued one to find. 2024, put it aside. That was a fun roll. There's a lot of different variety in that lot right there. So let's have a bit of a look. What do we got? We got all of those coins right there. I think 3 of them were 2024 King Charles coins. And then we had, what was something a bit different? We had the Royal Wedding. We had the Sir Don Bradman. And no, there was four King Charles coins. I'm just checking them there. They're 4 King Charles and then 2 of the commemorative coins. So good little roll. Good luck with your searches. Hopefully you find some coins to add to your collection. Cool. Here we go. We could have a crop circles. That has a crop circle on it. We'll check it out under the magnifying glass in just a moment. But there's a 2014 coin on the end of this roll that could be this one right here. The 2014 crop circles, $4.70 to $9.50 is a recently sold price range of these coins right here. We'll check that out. But first of all, let's take a look at what the crop circles look like. And while I'm just zooming this in, those coin value lists available through the link in my account by clicking my profile picture and the link below the Australian flag. We'll just get the coin in the right position and then we can zoom right in here. And here it is. So we've got the emu, and just below the emu there's a little swirl here, and inside that swirl it's got a little crop circle. There's a little feature right there that is the crop circle. Now that's not on most of the coins. That's unusual to have that on the coins. So that's what you look for. Most coins don't have it. Here we go. We've got this roll. We've got this one right here. We'll check this one to see if it's got it. It's unlikely, so I'll be able to show you what the difference is, and we'll check the rest of the coins too, of course. Hopefully you've been having a great day and things are going well for you. Let's see if my day gets a little bit better right here. I think it was this end here, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. 2014. We'll zoom in, turn it around. So we're looking at this little void over here, and it doesn't look like it with the naked eye, but I'll put it under the little microscope here, the Renix, the Lighthouse Field Magnifier, and yeah, you can't see any of that extra crop circle type feature there. So a little bit hard for the camera to focus through the magnifying glass right there. I'll just zoom in with the naked thing here, camera, and you can see that crop circle right there. Right there. So keep your eye out for that. That's called the crop circle. 2014 50-cent coins is what can have that. We'll check through the rest of this lot of 50-cent coins and we'll see if we can add anything else to our collection from this lot. Wish me luck. Let's go. Let's go. 2011. This one's pretty rough, isn't it? That's pretty rough. It's a bit hard to even see the date. All these here, you look for the Incused flag, so the cross pieces and the diagonals. If it's lower down into the coin, if it's sunken down, that's called an Incused flag. If you can find that, what year is it? It's 2001 or year 2000, just checking on the list there. $36 to $95 is a recently sold price range on those. Ooh, that's quite green. That's not an Incused flag, but thankful because that coin was in pretty rough condition. Oh, 79. This one could have a double bar. We'll check behind the emu's head. And it looks like it probably does. A bit of dirt there going on. But behind this emu's head, there's a line there and there's a line there. That's called a double bar. So the 79 double bars, $2.20 to $48.50 is a recently sold price range on those. Put that aside. Cool. We got something. Oh, 2007. You can get bit of doubling down here on the numbers, the 50, the 5 and the 0, but can't see it on that one. Might come out a little bit close there. Another chance to check for that Incused flag. Unfortunately not on that one. So there you go. From this lot right here, we've got a double bar that we found right here today. But yes, this here is the crop circle. So when you zoom in and you look at that little void and you get it under the right light, you can see it. And if you've got a magnifier, then you can see it even in better detail. But yeah, that's it right there. That's what you keep your eye out for on the 2014 50-cent coins. Good luck. Let's go Australian 50-cent coins to search for. We've got a roll of 50s right here. We'll search through this, see if we can find something from the coin value list right here. We'll put those to the side while we open this one up and check it out to try and add some more to the collection. There we go. Hopefully you've been having a great day and things are going well for you. Let's see what we can find. We'll get the bag into position and we'll get into this. Hopefully you've been having a good one. It's pouring with rain outside, yeah. So that's what happens. That's weather. Let's get into this 50-cent coins. Let's go. Oh, 2012, you can get a thing called a donut. Donut over here, somewhere over here on the right-hand side of the coin. I'll get my little pointer. I can't see it on this one right here, but it's in one of these little swirls. You get a little donut. It's a circle. But yeah, keep your eye out for that on the 2012s. The Brisbane Commonwealth Games, 50-cent coin, this one. They made a fair few of these, but they're interesting designs. So if you haven't got any for your collection, 1982 is the year, and add some. I'll let this one go because I've got some really nice ones, enough for me. So I don't need to add any more at the moment. I think this one's a Volunteers. Yep, Volunteers. And these ones, they made a fair few of these too. But again, cool design. Check out the different volunteer type pursuits. Get involved, and thanks to all those people who do, because you make a difference. Good stuff. Well done. 2014, you check these for a crop circle. In this little void here, this one doesn't have it, so we'll continue on. Let's do 2010. These ones here, I thought it was the coat of arms, the normal design, because you can check those for rotations. This is the Australia Day design, so they made two different designs in 2010. This one can't be rotated, I don't think. Anyway, I don't think there's any known rotations of that design, so we'll continue on. Look for a little bit of spiky metal in the back of the kangaroo on these ones. These are from 2001, the Australia coat of arms. They made a lot of this design. They didn't make many of the different state and territory coat of arms designs. So on the 2001 50-cent coins, they're definitely worth looking for. But yeah, you can get a Roozilla, which is extra spikes of metal in the back of the kangaroo, and that adds a bit of value. I'll check the values on that one. $2.50 to $7 if you can find the spiky back on the kangaroo. Ooh, yucky. 1995, this will be a Weary Dunlop. There he is, Weary Dunlop. They made a fair few of these, but what does it say on the side here? They served their country because, yeah, he served in the World War, I think it was World War II. Yeah, here we go. In World War II, 1939 to 1945. And so Weary Dunlop, I probably should read up on him a little bit more. I've got a book, I think, somewhere, but yeah, I think he did some really good things in World War II, helping other people. I think doctor, let me know in the comments. But yeah, but helped a lot of soldiers who obviously probably injured. I'm assuming that. I need to read that book. I'll get that book, I'll check it out. I'll put that one aside. Nice one, Weary. And last one right here, we've got a student design from 2004. These ones are worth holding on to. So what have we got? 2004, $1.40 to $19 is a recently sold price range on these coins. So there you go. Good luck with your searches, and hopefully you find some really cool ones to add to your collection. Yes, the birthday cake $2 coin from 2025. Got some lollies on there and some cake. Australian Women's Weekly, $4 to $8 is a recently sold price range for these $2 coins. King Charles on the back. Let's check it on the list right here. So yes, 2025 birthday cake, to be announced how many they made. But yes, the cake coin, the cake book, and then the coins came out not too long ago. So keep your eye out for that. And if you had the birthday cakes when you were young, you did well, and congratulations. Well done to the parents who put the effort in to make those cakes. It makes a huge difference. Oh man, that's cool. Good memories, good memories. $50 worth of $2 coins. We've got a roll of $2 coins to search. So let's check in this roll, see if we can find any coloured coins, maybe a birthday cake coin, and we can add something to the collection. And if you want those coin value lists of things to look for and the values that they can sell to coin collectors, to the link in my account by clicking my profile picture. And the link below the Australian flag will just move the coloured coin up a bit. Get the zoom in on these and we'll check every single one. Hopefully you've been having a great day and things are going well for you. It's starting to warm up a bit down here in Victoria. Pretty sunny out there today, which is nice. 1992. 1992, I just checked the list. There's a very rare one on the list for 1992, but it wouldn't be that one there. So a $2 design struck on a 5-cent piece of metal. So it would be a silver piece of metal, the 1992 $2 on a 5-cent piece. So you're probably more likely to find it in the 5-cent coins than the $2 coins, that one. But super rare that one, but definitely worth knowing. Checking these dates, because some of these coins, just the standard issue coins like this, they didn't make many for certain years. So keep your eye out for those particular years. And 2011 is probably the best one, but there's a number of years to look for. Only a few to go. 3 coins to go. 1. And that's two 1988s in a row. And this one is not a 1988. How do I know it's not a 1988 or a 1989? Because it has, if it is an 88 or an 89, it has the initials of the designer of this side of the coin, Horst Hane. So it'll have a little HH here, but this one doesn't, so it can't be one of those. They made a lot of those, so they're not rare, unfortunately, the 1988s and 1989s, but there we go. So from that lot right there, we didn't find any to put into the collection, but these birthday cake coins are cool. You can buy them on sites like eBay. So if you want to buy one, between about $4 and $8 is what they're currently selling for. So good luck. Add one to your collection, and good luck with everything you're searching for. Yeah, there's a few in this lot, and that coin right there is this one. It's a CHOGM coin from 2011. $2 to $9.50 is a recent selling price range for those coins, and it looks in pretty good condition, but I did see through the window of this bag a few other coins that are worth looking for, so let's get this bag open. We'll check this one out. We'll go through all of the coins so we can talk about each one of them, and if you're after those coin value lists, they're available through the link in my account by clicking my profile picture and the link below the Australian flag. Just wondering how we're going to do this. We'll go through the whole lot, so it doesn't really matter where we start. We'll see them all. Here we go, 2024. These ones here are worth holding on to as well. So what do we got? 2024, it's called a mob of roos, these ones. So $2.20 to $6 is a recent selling price range on just a standard design like that. And this is the coin I was talking about. The CHOGM says there, Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in 2011. Fairly good condition, isn't it? So yeah, $2 to $9.50 on those. And this one's in pretty good nick, so that's good. I like that. 2 out of the gate. These ones here can be rotated. Let's check this one out. Not rotated, so we'll continue on. Now, there was something else. This is the other one I saw through the window, and there might be some others in there too, but this is an AFLW Premiership Season coin. It says across the top there, 2024. So these coins right here, $2.50 to $6.90 is a recent selling price range. Boom. Oh, on a roll. This is good. I like this. 2019, you can get these coins, the 2019 ones, with letters under the large kangaroos in a square down here. Now, this one doesn't have it, but keep your eye out for that. If you've got a 2019, turn it over and have a look under that kangaroo there. If you can find a letter, A, U, or S, a recent selling price range on those is $2.25 to $8. ANZAC, let's hope for a year other than 2014. They made a lot in 2014. So Charles Kingsford Smith made a lot of those. 2022, I think these are worth holding on to as well. What do we got? 2022 Mob of Roos. There it is, $2.20 to $10. Cool. Still got half a handful to go. There's a freshish looking one a bit further in, so we'll get to that. Could be something. I haven't really been looking for the errors, the blobs of metal and things like that. I should. This is the freshish looking one. Another 2022, so I'll put that aside. Cool. And last one, a 2002. Let's have a look. So we've got the AFLW Premiership Season 2024. 2024 King Charles, I believe that is. Yes, it is. So that's that one. We've got the CHOGM coin in really good condition, and we've got 2 of the 2022 Mob of Roos coins. So that's 5. Good luck with your searches. If you're searching coins, hopefully you find some cool things to add to your collection.